Have a lot of cormorants out and about in the lake today. Oh, look at that. Look at those clouds. Look how pretty those are. Alright, back to walking here. Greetings from Dystopia, episode 144. A benchmark day. Let me get my phone opened up here and I'll give you the stats. So for the Ultra Lone Peak 4 shoes. First pair lasted 486 miles. Second pair stretched out to 703 miles. Currently on pair number 3. How long will these last? These have been probably one of the better shoes I've ever bought. I know I've talked about it before, but the majority of the foot problems I was having went away with these shoes. I don't know if it's because they're a zero drop or the wide toe box, but I'm not going to complain. It's allowed me to plow some serious miles out of them. Out here walking at the Rookery again. It's close to the house. I don't have a lot of time today, but I still got to get my walk out and I still got to make my video. Had YouTube comments on my daughter just asking, what was it, the rod and shoot, I forgot. Sorry, B. Oh, you take nice photos always. You always take nice photos, but I guess it works either way, the sentence. Thank you. She's been the brunt of my photography for a bit. When she was little. See yourself, you take us in the baby. Okay. Yeah, talking about when I had this camera mounted in the chest pack. I was trying to show you guys your reflection. She said, take us like a baby. Baby in a chest pack. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so I had an email. It's just a friend of mine and I, we email back and forth, kind of cheerleaders, you know, lead each other on with the getting out and walking and exercise and everything else. And ironically enough, yesterday he asked me how the shoes were doing, and here we are today with new shoes. So there's your answer, bud. I did really well on this pair. Let's see, website feedback on the bench. Is it possible, and if so, could I build one at some point, obviously, a digital pinhole camera? You know, I'm sure that would work. I've never tried it. I mean, I have done it with a digital DSLR body, but I've never done it with a Raspberry Pi type camera. I think that would be worth doing. It'd be a little bit of fun. Because I keep doing it, the one thing I will tell you, and I've brought this up before, that I dislike with the Lone Peak is this extra flap back here. I realize it gives you some cush when you walk, you know, on the heel strike. But if you're walking in sand or very fine gravel, it also kicks it up on the back of your leg, and that gets a little annoying. You always wind up with mud up the back of your legs too. You end up looking like a mountain biker on a rainy day. Yeah, so we'll look into that camera idea. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just would be manipulating the code, you know, to get your prolonged exposure. And how would you preview that? So that's something I gotta think about, because there's no needle meter. You know, you don't have an exposure meter on that camera, so it's a lot of on the Raspberry Pi. Still holds true. But yeah, I don't see why we couldn't do that. Let's mark that one up as a future project. All my notifications are going off on my watch here. You got to do this today. You got to do that today. But I don't want to do it. Looks like possibly some type of a grape. I don't know. no. Oh, and this grass, the stuff I was talking about yesterday, I love how the light shines through it. I'm going to get a photo on my camera, on my phone. It is called Scouring Rush, is what this bamboo looking grass is called. It's just funny, I have never really made note of this stuff before. And apparently it's ubiquitous in a lot of areas in North America. I've just never noticed it, I guess. Or I took it as some other type of reed. All right, let me take this picture and we'll wait for the train to go by. Well, the photo came out pretty interesting. Not what I was actually shooting for, but I like it. So that may just be the cover photo for today's episode. So yeah, talked about shoes, talked about the camera idea, answered those 2 questions. Well, not questions, but comments. Always, guys, you can leave comments. I'm more than willing to answer. It's not like I don't want you to leave comments. Oh yeah, while we're thinking about it, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to click the bell. You know what to do if you're on YouTube enough. If you don't, post it up and I'll answer it. But yeah, good day for the shoes, good day for me. I have not totaled up my miles yet. I think I actually passed 2,000 miles last week. 2,000 miles since September 20th. I need to add it all up and update my spreadsheet. I went to do it a couple weeks back, but Garmin, their system was down, so I wasn't able to do it. From a live video, you might remember this field. So this would be one of the early Facebook videos. But this was full of trees, and they mowed it all down to make it into another extension of prairie grasses and stuff. So pretty cool. Originally I was worried they were going to make it a parking lot, but they're not going to. Thankfully, there's enough parking here. Good. Got my steps out. Actually coming up on double my distance today, but it's an out and back with some nice miles. And then I threw in this extra loop here just because I like it. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's much else for today. It's a relatively quiet day. Just a lot of busy stuff, personal things, so. Alright, I'm going to be backlit here, so let me walk to the van, and I'll see you guys in the van. Alright guys, back in the van. There was a question on my distances. Some days I say this is an easy, some days I say it's medium, some days I say it's hard. Easy days are 2.5 miles, medium days are 5 to 6 miles, hard days are 10 plus. I can make them harder, obviously, by adding a pack to each day. But that's a good rule of thumb, is 2.5, 5, and 10. Alright guys, that's it for today. Be good, be well, wear a mask when you need to. We'll see you tomorrow.